I think y'all have opinions, but y'all just following societal norms. Because when someone says something opposite of what society says or what you have chosen, whatever brand of society you subscribe to, because society has popular, then it has like offshoots, and like, it's kind of like high school, but we just grow up in our own little pockets. So the spirituals and the jocks and the mean girls, they just grow up, but they're still there and they still have their own philosophy that they subscribe to. But in that subscription, you guys are limiting your ability to think for yourself. So you have an opinion. That ain't even why I got on here. Let's talk about dating. One, when my sons get old enough to date, they will not be paying for every meal. Now, this is a first because I am a female, and for my daughters, I was just like, is he paying or not? But that was Bailey. Angel is coming up in this new philosophy of, why should a guy, just because he wants to get to know you, have to pay for everything? Like, to me, that's stupid. Somebody's little daughter, well, first of all, my sons are going to vet before they even get to the point where they're taking somebody out on a date. So he's not going to be in Chicken Head Central or whatever y'all call them now. He's plural, thems. They're not going to be even in the realm of messing with someone that isn't worthy to spend your money on. Because everybody ain't worth spending your money on. If y'all wondering why he ain't spent his money on you, there were a few that didn't spend no money on me either. But yeah, I'm definitely teaching my sons the way that me and Dre did it. He paid, I paid. He paid, I paid, because I'm a crafty something. Every time he went to a sit-down restaurant, he paid. And every time we went to a drive-thru, I went. But we took turns. And he always let me pick the restaurant, so I just chose. Yeah, y'all think that it's me, like, no. He been dealing with my shit since 2010. It's time that I dealt with a little bit of his. I've been healing through. I'm finally to the space where I can help him. He absolutely provided the environment for me to get to this place. So I owe it to him to offer him the environment to help him get to this space. And then he could grow me some more, and then we grow. That's the way we couple. Seek that which grows you. Not grow you, grows you. Secondly, dating is temporary. Even when you're dating for marriage, the shit is temporary. How many of y'all are married to people you don't like simply because you decided to date them and then they started throwing the red flags, but you're already locked in because you're just like, oh no. Let that person go just because someone wants dating privileges. I know this is the cow before the milk situation, but hey, we here. Right now is being pressured by his girlfriend's father saying, you shouldn't be doing all these things. You guys are too young. You guys should be having fun. But my is dating for marriage. Bailey is dating for marriage. I didn't raise them that way. They're just, they ain't out here playing these games. So they're not out here being ran through or getting into spaces where they're doing the running. I'm not saying games aren't being played, but the game isn't the objective. Just make sure you wrap it up every time, not just the first 3. Now they're gonna push it to 4 because we on to them. Y'all ever had the one that slide the condom off after a while? You're like, feels a little different. Stop doing that. You're nasty such and such. And why is intercourse considered nasty? Ain't that something? They just have pervaded everything. Back on track. Just because you're young, if you ain't out here to play, you're looking for your person. First of all, you have to get your filtration system up to where you can find your person. If you don't know how to filter through people to find your person, then yeah, you're doing way too much too young. Have some damn fun. But if you have your filtration system up to where you know how to filter through, not societal filter through for you, who elevates you. That's who you seek in everything, in friendship, in relationships, in business partnerships, everything. Whatever elevates you, whatever feeds you, and you feed it back. No one's leeching. We're both feeding each other and rising. That's what we do here. That's who you align with. And however long you align with them is how long you align with him. Because what his ex kind of girlfriend's dad is saying is, like, if you're doing all this stuff, y'all need to go ahead and get married. Or just have fun. But this holding pattern, which I understand, but I'm not talking about the holding pattern. Do not get my conversations confused with the fuckery that's out there. I am restructuring all of these things. Everything that's out there is there's a positive way to maneuver and there's a not so positive way to maneuver. There is a way to give the milk before he buys the cow. Now, this is all theory. I gave my milk, he bought the cow, and, we're here, so it works. But this is just in theory because I've also given my milk, and he didn't buy the cow, and I was still out here with saggy udders. But hey, he bought the cow with the saggy udders, so hey, and the defective bladder. You have 4 humans sit on your bladder and you tell me how you're doing. But yes, I believe, especially in this, boom, before your child even couples with someone, you simulated what it is to be in a healthy, functional home, in your home. Do you understand? So your child is observing you and your spouse's relationship. If you don't have a spouse, that's what you're demonstrating to your children. Why don't you have a spouse? Is it because there's no good such and such? Or is it because you ain't no good? Or is it you're attracted to? Why are you gravitating to? Because there are good people out there. I'm a good person. My husband's a good person. There's plenty of good people out there. Why are you gravitating towards not good people? Me too. I've done it, so I know. But I've also gravitated towards a good one, so it's possible. If you've ever caught one of our family meetings, you will see where our children are advising us on how to work through our marital issues. That is giving our children the opportunity to test out their relationship theories. You understand that your children have to be inside your marriage to a degree, within your parameters, but they have to see that transparency so they see what's happening inside of a marriage so that they're not shocked. You don't want to be, my kids have been in the middle of, not in the middle of our arguments, but we have an argument and our kids are right there. Bailey's right there recording it, so she got all the juicy documentary. But what I'm saying is, you have to allow your children in to a degree. Not allowing your children in will not prepare them firsthand for what they're going to experience. You understand? Adults have been over there, children have been over there. No, we don't argue in front of kids. I don't even like arguing in the house anymore. I used to argue in front of kids, and now I'm like, I don't want my children to see this. They know that there's going to be a disagreement, but if we cannot have a disagreement, we haven't argued in a while, but which is good, Good thing I stayed for the kids, huh? But it's good that they know that there's going to be disagreements, but how you go through those disagreements is something that needs to be demonstrated. So the need to argue has been removed. Yes, me and my husband have talked through things, and we could talk to them in front of the kids. The kids can be involved in the conversations. That's the way disagreements honestly should be handled, is the way that I'm talking to you. Let's just talk about it. Why does there have to be energy just because I'm passionate about it? I could be passionate about it, but why do I have to get mad at you because we don't think the same? Of course we don't think the same. We come from 2 different places, and we didn't vet each other. Properly vet. Anyway, yeah, so definitely our kids are able to test out their marital theories here. And that's what dating is. That is what, okay, I want to have access to you so that I can see if this is something we have. But even before I get that access to you, I know if we can have a conversation. I know if we have common interests. I know, the things that I want out of life are similar to the things that you want out of your life. Or are they things that we can coexist in? Like my husband wants to be a barber and own a barbershop, and I want to, change the world. Can we do those simultaneously? Or is someone's passion you want to, go to Budapest and heal refugees? Well, I want to live in New York and become a DJ. We cannot live simultaneously, so therefore we need to part ways now. Because our present life aspirations, somebody's going to be disappointed. And I don't want that for you, and I don't want you for that. And we shouldn't be so selfish that we think that either we're going to change somebody else's mind later, or they're going to give up their dream for us, or any of those things. That's just a breeding ground for resentment. Anyway, those are my couple thoughts for now. Turn it to a ramble. It's a good one, though.